Good evening, all. Welcome to the live and interactive quizzing session conducted by THiNC Institute of Design, Qriosity. So we'll be starting our quiz in a while. So let's wait for the players to join. After that, we'll be starting the quiz. So those are already aware of the game process. We have the game pin here on the top. That is 1162434. That is a game pin for today's session. Okay. All right. So let's wait for some participants to join. After that, we'll be starting the session. All right, Devapriya has joined. Welcome, Devapriya. The game pin is available in the chat box also, so we can copy it from there also. Okay. All right. Mayamai has joined. Welcome, Mayamai. Varsha has joined. Welcome, Varsha. All right. So for those who are already aware of the game process, the game pin is 1162434. For those who are not aware of the game process, I will explain how you have to play this quiz. So initially, what you have to do is that if you're having a mobile device, you have to download the Kahoot app from Android or Apple Store. So after downloading, you have to open the app, and there you'll be prompted to enter one game pin. And this is a game pin 1162434. So you have to enter the game pin in your Kahoot app. So at that time, you'll be given entry to the game process. So if you don't have an extra mobile device, still you can play this quiz. So in one screen, you have to open your you can play it from your computer. So in your computer, you have to you need to have two browsers. So in one browser, you have to open the Kahoot website, www.kahoot.it. There also you'll be prompted to enter a game pin. The same game pin only, 1162434 only. So that you have to enter there. In another browser, you have to open a YouTube Live. So the same way, if you don't have a browser also, two browsers also, still you can play this game. You have to play this game is that you can use the split screen option in your computer. So you can open the split screen option, and one screen you can open the Kahoot app, and in another screen you can open the YouTube Live. So why I'm saying YouTube Live is important, because that is the only source for your questions. In the YouTube Live only, we'll be displaying the questions, options, everything will be displayed in the YouTube Live only. My instructions will also be given in the YouTube Live only. So in your Kahoot app, or in the browser in which you have opened the www.kahoot.it website, in that you'll only be getting the color codes, corresponding color codes, as well as shape codes. Okay. So first we'll be having a demo session. At that time you'll understand how this process is actually working. Okay. So this is actually the game pin for the demo session. So once we have passed the demo session, we'll be moving on to the real quiz. So we have Rishika, Betsy, Arya, Varsha, Faris, Emmanuel, Banu, Sahla, Gran, Dinesh, Sanchu, Mayamai, Devapriya. Welcome to the session. So if you still have any doubts, you can ask it in the chat box. Is there a way to do it in only one device? Yeah, there is a way actually. You can use a split screen option in mobile also. In that way also you can use. If you are having a computer, you can use a split screen option in the computer. If you are having a mobile, in most of the mobiles, I think nowadays they are having split screen option. So what you can do is that in the split screen option, in one screen in the mobile, so like it will be this mobile screen will be split into two halves. So in one screen you can open the YouTube Live, and in another half you can open the Kahoot app. So like that you can play. Okay, I hope that's clear. Thank you, Prathamesh, for helping. All right, Hiba, Fida, Candy, Sahal, Rishika, Betsy, Arya, Varsha, Faris, Emmanuel, Banu, Sakla, Gran, Dinesh, Sanchu, Mayamai, Devapriya. Welcome to the session. All right, so I think we can start the session. So if you are ready for the session, just enter ready in the chat box. All right, Faris is ready. Vijay Lakshmi is ready. Mayamai is ready. All right, so I think we can start the session. So this will be the demo session. So if you're not clear about this process, then this session will help you to understand how you have to play this quiz. So after that, we'll be moving on to the real quiz. Okay. All right. So I think we can start the session. So this is a question: who designed the Hyder Relief Center at Azerbaijan? That's a question. And here bottom you can see the options also: Louis Khan, Charles Trier, Azrael, Zaha Hadid. So here you can see that every option is being in a different color. Different color as well as a different shape code is associated with every option. So whichever option you think it's correct, you can click on that option. Click on that option, and that will be registered in your Kahoot game. Okay. So left side you can see the timer running. Right side you can see how many of you have attended the questions also. So that's how you have to play this game. If you have any doubt, then you can ask it in the chat box. We'll be happy to help you. All right, so most of you have answered it correctly. Zaha Hadid is the correct option, and here you can see that the correct option is being highlighted and other options are being faded out. Okay, scoreboard. So this is actually the scoreboard where we'll be seeing the toppers who all has come to the top 5 spots. So Sahal has come to the top 5 spots. Second, we have Pradmesh, Sahla, Banu, and Mayamai. And right side, you can see the corresponding points of who all has scored how much points. You can see in the right side. Left side, you can see the name of the toppers. So we have one more question left in the demo session. All right, time's up. So question is, which of the following is the mirror image of the problem figure? Almost everybody has answered it correctly. So now we'll be moving on to the podium. Podium is the place where you'll be seeing the name of the toppers, and who all has come to the top, the final result, who all has come to the top 3 spots. All right, so this is how the podium looks like. And third spot, we have Sahla with 1959 points. Second, we have Prathamesh. And first, we have Sahla. Okay. Third, we have Sahla. Second, we have Prathamesh. And first, we have Sahal. Runners up are Banu and Faris. Okay. So this is how the screen, final result screen looks like. So now we'll be moving on to the real quiz. A new game pin will be generated for the real quiz. So new game pin has been generated. Here you can see the new game pin. So just do the same process. Just click on the enter this new game pin in your Kahoot app. All right. So today's topic is architectural awareness. We will be having 15 questions. 15 questions from architectural awareness will be there. So in a while we'll be starting the session. So the game pin is 6495026. And among the 15 questions, we'll be having 2 bonus questions also. Question number 10 and question number 15 will be bonus question. That is, they'll be having double the points. Double the points. So make sure you're not missing those questions. We have Anantu, Emmanuel, Hannah, George, Laurie Baker, Melvin, Fred, Hiba, Gran, Shirin, Nandida, Dinesh, Tirupriya, Betsy, Arya, Rishika, Safwana, Shagun, Banu, Sara, Sanju, Mayamai, Faris, Kanti, Means, Gargi, Sahla, Hermione, Nias, Hanna. Right, so welcome all to the session. So we'll be starting the session in a while. The new game pin is given in the chat box also. Varsha, Nantana, Lakshmi. So if you still have any doubts regarding how to participate, how this quiz is actually going, you can ask it in the chat box. And the game pin will be open even after we start the quiz. You can enter anytime. Fida, Sahla, Ritra, Faisa, Arya, Teresa, Harley, Hannat, Prathamesh. We have more Aryas, I think. Arya, TM, Arya. Right, so I think we can start the session. So if you are ready for the session, just enter ready in the chat box so that we can start the session. All right, ready. Messages from Faris, Hanna. Let's wait for a few more messages. After that, we'll be starting the session. If you have any doubts, you can ask it in the chat box. We'll be happy to help you. All right, Manju. All right, so I think we can start the session without any delay. So here comes your first question. All right, so the famous Chow Mahalla Palace was built by Nizam Salabat Jung. Okay, so this Chow Mahalla Palace is actually the literal meaning is four palaces. So this was actually the official residence of the Nizams of Hyderabad, and Nizam Salabat generally built the Chow Mahalla Palace in Hyderabad. So this is how the first scoreboard after first question. Nias is on the top with 871 points. Second, we have Kanti. Third, we have Banu. Fourth, we have Hiba. And fifth, we have Akshay. So once again, the game pin is 6495026. If anybody is still out of the queues, you can join anytime. All right, moving on to second question. All right, time's up. So that is none other than Radish Nanda, the famous Indian conservation architect, and he is the current project director of the Aga Khan Trust for Culture. Moving on, we have a completely new scoreboard. Hiba is on the top with 1639 points. Second, we have Akshay. Third, we have Means. Fourth, we have Laurie Baker, and fifth, we have Athira. Okay, Saya is the new highest climber here, climbing up 10 places in the scoreboard. So third question. What is it? Rainbow is due to the refraction and reflection of sunlight by water droplet. So first the refraction occurs and the light is actually breaking up into 7 colors. So that is actually the process. Refraction and reflection of sunlight by the water droplets. scoreboard, we have Hiba on the top with 2465 points. Second, we have Akshay 2314. Third, we have Laurie Baker 2269. Fourth, we have Means. Fifth, we have Fred. And Saya is the highest climber here. We're climbing up with 3 correct answers in the fourth question. Alright, a cylindrical or hollow box sunk into ground to facilitate the foundation work for bridge piles. Kaisen. Scoreboard. Okay, we have a new topper here. Emmanuel is a new topper here with 2727 points. Second, we have Kanti with 2584. Third, we have Hiba. Fourth, we have Akshay. And fifth, we have Laurie Baker. That was a tough round. So 11 players lost their answer streak of 3 correct answers in a row. So moving on to fifth. Madhubani style, it's also called the Midila style. Midila is a region in Bihar. Midila region in Bihar, and this Madhubani painting is also having the geographical indication tag and is one of the very famous folk paintings in India. Moving on to scoreboard again. Emmanuel is on the top with correct answer with the answer streak of 5 correct answers in a row and 3513 points. Second, we have Laurie Baker. Third, we have Fred. Fourth, we have George, and fifth, we have Sahla. All right, moving on to sixth question. The dance encouraged and performed in the temple of Tanjore was Bharatanatyam. It was the precursor of Bharatanatyam was Sadiratam or Dasiyatam. Recently, when Sadiratam dancer R. Muthukkannammal was awarded Padma. Scoreboard again. Emmanuel is still on the top with 4278 points. Second, we have Laurie Baker. Third, Fred. Fourth, George. And fifth, we have Sahla. 3 players hit the answers streak of 3 correct answers in that. That's all from the scoreboard. Moving on to 7th question. All right, so marble is a metamorphic rock. Metamorphic rock means what? Metamorphic rocks are those rocks which are subjected to high heat and high pressure. And sometimes all these factors are also combined. So at that time, this kind of metamorphic rocks are formed. And marble is one such metamorphic rocks. Once again, scoreboard. Emmanuel still on the top with 5,004 points. Second, we have Laurie Baker. Third, Fred. Fourth, we have Sahla. And fifth, we have George. We have a new climber here. Prathamesh is a new climber climbing up 10 places in the scoreboard. And here comes the 8th question. So refraction of light usually stops at the angle called critical angle. After that, it is total internal reflection. Now, moving on to scoreboard. First, we have Laurie Baker with 5878 points. Emmanuel has come to the second spot with 5727 points. Third, we have Sahla. Fourth, we have Elena. Fifth, we have Melvin. And Meena is back in the game with an answer streak of 3 correct answers. Moving on to 9th question. All right. The planned Guggenheim Museum at Abu Dhabi is designed by Frank Gehry. Okay. So his style of construction is actually called a deconstructivist style of architecture, and he's actually recently, you might be knowing, right? This president of UAS, right? So in Al-Ain, they are also having one monument for the president. It's actually, he has already constructed his tomb even before death itself. Okay. All right. Moving on to scoreboard. We have Laurie Baker 6484, and second we have Emmanuel. Third we have Elena. Fourth we have Safra, and fifth we have Alex. So Emmanuel is the highest. Emmanuel has the highest answers. Pick up 9 correct answers in a row. Okay, so if you are liking this content, so make sure that you are hitting the like button, and if you want to be part of more such quizzes, make sure you are subscribing to our channel. So we'll be keeping you posted regarding the updates, regarding the examinations and our further programs also. So make sure that you are subscribing to our channel also and liking this video and sharing it to your friends if you want them also to be part of this game. All right, so moving on to 10th question, and 10th question is actually a bonus question, so it will be having double the points. All right, the cute panda logo is from Worldwide Fund for Nature. Worldwide Fund for Nature, and it is actually one of the leading conservation organizations. And the headquarters is Gland in Switzerland. Right, scoreboard. Laurie Baker on the top with 8260. Second, we have Emmanuel. Third, we have Elena. Fourth, we have Sahla. And fifth, we have Rishika. Sanju is back in the game with an answer streak of 3 correct answers in that. So moving on to 11th question. So which city is known as the Garden City in India? It's Bangalore, capital of Karnataka, Bangalore. Scoreboard, we have no change in the scoreboard, only change in the points. So Laurie Baker is on the top with 9194 points. Second, we have Emmanuel. Third, we have Elena. Fourth, we have Sakla. And fifth, we have Rishika. So 3 players just hit the answer streak of 4 correct answers in a row. So let me remind you regarding our Telegram channel. We are actually having a Telegram channel where we'll be posting updates regarding your examinations and our program. So the link is actually posted in the chat box. So make sure that you're clicking on the link now itself and joining the Telegram channel. It will be helpful for all your examinations. All right. So with that note, let's move on to the 12th question. All right, Scotland of the East. Scotland of the East is Shillong, capital of Meghalaya in the northeast. So scoreboard. Laurie Baker on the top with 9885. Second Emmanuel, third Elena, fourth Sahla, and fifth Rishika. No change in the scoreboard. So 4 players just hit the answer streak of 4 correct answers in that. So 13th question. All right, so the famous Hirakud Dam is built on Mahanadi River. Mahanadi River. Mahanadi usually originates from it is originating from the Chhattisgarh state of Chhattisgarh. Laurie Baker and Emmanuel has crossed the 10,000 mark with 10,657 and 10,225 points. Third, we have Sahla. Fourth, we have Elena. And fifth, we have Karki. So Dinesh is back in the game with 3 correct answers in a row. All right. Moving on to 14th question. All right, I think many of you answered it very quickly. So, Statue of Liberty was a gift to United States from the people of France, commemorating the alliance between France and US. Okay. Scoreboard. Laurie Baker with 11591 on the top. Second, we have Emmanuel 11144. Third, we have Sahla with 10527. Fourth, we have Gargi, and fifth, we have George. New climber here, Nias. Nias is a new climber climbing up 5 places in the scoreboard. All right, now we are moving on to the last question in the session, and it is actually having double the points. So make sure you're not missing this question. Right, a red rose viewed through a green colored glass will appear black. That is the correct answer. So we have come to the end of the Qriosity Quiz 40. So now let's move on to the podium and see who all has grabbed the top spots. Third spot we have Laurie Baker. Second spot we have Sahla, and first spot we have Emmanuel. And runners up also Elena and Hermione. Elena and Hermione are the runners up. So congratulations to all the winners. So winners, what you have to do is that you have to take the screenshot of your result screen and send it along with your Instagram ID to or WhatsApp number 8086 111 The number will be posted in the chat box also, so we can check later also. Okay. All right, so that's all from today's quiz. So once again, congratulations to all the winners and thank you to all the participants. So if you missed to be on the leaderboard this time, don't worry, we'll be having quizzes, further quizzes also. So make sure that you're subscribing to our YouTube channel and make sure that you're joining the Telegram channel also, so that there only we'll be posting the updates regarding our further programs as well as your exam notifications. Okay. So thank you so much for participating. Have a great night.